Yeah. Wait. Okay. Back to my dating life.
Oh yes,
because,
yes. Okay. Oh yes. Okay.
I
So we're
wanted to
gonna
show
analyze.
you
We're gonna analyze a profile of
beep of this man. Beep. Okay. For starters, I went based off of his prompts.
Okay. All right. So, okay,
We don't need to read them. We can
gets
just
bonus points for having the dog in the picture. Oh, and the dog is smiling. Oh, okay.
The only thing I don't like about dating apps is like you don't know how old these pictures are.
Okay, first of all, those two pictures look very different. So
See,
who are we looking at?
This looks like an old photo because
I would think the opposite.
really? Because this looks like he has like grays almost.
It looks younger. Oh, maybe you're right. Well, and it has a filter on it.
It does. It does. It looks like a Polaroid, a photo of a Polaroid, like a photo taken of a Polaroid.
My best blue steel. Oh, okay. I have a feeling that's accurate.
This photo.
Yep.
He looks like 3 different people.
He does.
And this one looks even, they all look different. They literally all look different. Okay, that one looks like the first one.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, but what
is
his biotype?
First of all, he has a big ass forehead. But I say that because you see the receding hairline.
Yes, so I'm thinking choleric.
Choleric.
Well, that was very obvious in this photo because it was on the sides.
Yes. Okay. Choleric. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I still think he's a choleric.
Yeah, I mean the wrinkles.
But it's like, what is this guy gonna look like in person?
I don't know. We'll find out. Tomorrow.
The fact that all of his photos look a little bit different. Okay, this is just like the vibe that I'm getting is that he is actually a little insecure and has lack of mom. Let's see. Emotional intelligence. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. If you're a choleric by default, you don't have a whole lot of emotional intelligence unless you've done a lot of work. So, sorry.
So I'm hoping he's just done a lot of work.
We'll find out. Behind being a goofball. I don't know about that, sir. I know, that was very judgmental.
Now I don't want to go on this date anymore.
No. You need to go for research.
I just need to ask him one question and then leave.
Okay, he lives in Long Beach. Wait, what are you going to ask him?
Well, I'm going to ask him his relationship with his mom and dad because if he bothers me, then... Do you have a good relationship with your dad? Because you're kind of annoying the heck out of me.
And he says, okay, yeah. And he says yes, then you stay. Okay. Long-term relationship open to short. That's conflicting. I don't like that. Which is it? Okay. Long Beach is very interesting because I feel like you get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Missouri. Oh, I wonder if he's from Missouri.
No, he's from Long Beach. He went to the University of Missouri.
Oh, that's interesting.
And he lives in Long Beach.
Okay. 6 foot, 31. I say you go.
I'm going. We'll see what happens, but I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really a lot happening on here. Oh, there's this one guy. This guy, he's from Brazil.
Oh.
I think also cleric because receding hairline.
Yeah. Okay.
But look at this photo with his mom.
Oh, he's a mama's boy.
I know. Hopefully not too much of a mama's boy.
Yeah, I was going to say. Okay, but it could also be like a cultural thing, right? It's kind of like the sense that I get. Actually, no. I'm just talking out of my ass. Okay.
Go for it. Talk out of your ass.
I was just going to say like the sense that I get from Brazil men is that like very, very family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the sense that I get.
Yeah.
Like even from like Brazilian fighters, like very family oriented. Okay. Oh, is that him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's good looking.
Yes.
Okay, hold
Definitely cleric.
on. Okay.
Well, look at that hairline.
But do you think that picture's old? Because he's kind
Yeah.
of got a... Okay.
That's an old photo.
Okay. Wait. Zoom in on that one. Okay. Yeah. You go on this one.
Are you talking about the date or are you talking about the person? No, I'm just kidding.
A little bit of both. Okay. I like it. Okay. Wait. What does he say? Okay. Oh, he's from... But wait, where does he live now?
Long Beach also.
Oh.
Long Beach.
Wait, how are you getting so many in Long Beach?
My distance is set to
I like Long Beach.
15 miles or
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I get when the last time I was on Hinge, it's been a minute. Dude, all I got was Asians in Torrance.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, first of all, I put no Asians on my profile because I don't want to date Asians. Sorry.
I'm not offended because I kind of feel the same way.
It's a cultural thing. Like because I don't want to. Mm-mm.
No, I mean,
maybe a Korean though. Korean seems like they're a lot of fun. South Korean.
Well,
what?
Duh. I just no comment on that one. I mean, it depends on the type of Asian, and it depends on how much their culture is like a part of their life. Like, are they a little Americanized, or are they like very, very much part of their culture? Because I'm half Asian.
Yeah.
And
not at all part of the culture.
I mean, there's some foods, some like little, we celebrate Chinese New Year and like little things like that. And like my mom has superstitions about everything. And my house is feng shuied. But
I like it though.
Thank you. Me too. I like the energy in my house.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, I'm not like, there's a lot of strictness that I've felt because of that. And, because my mom's opinions on things and perspective and how she was raised and all that. And I don't like that part. The rigidity of the that thinking.
I guess every culture has its drawbacks.
Yeah,
I was thinking
culture
of
does.
Mexicans. We got some too.
Yeah, I think every culture does.
You're right,
for sure. But
I'm not attracted to Asians. I've not met a single Asian man that I'm attracted to.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not a single one.
I literally don't have a type.
Really?
Yeah. There are a lot of hot Asian men.
There are.
There are.
Maybe I just haven't met them.
Maybe.
I'm open. I'll be open. I'll stay open.
There are.
Okay. You'll have to show me because I don't know.
You're going to have to find the choleric Asians. That's why.
Are there? I mean, there's
yes.
like there are you. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Oh yeah, there are. Don't worry, I'll show you. Yeah. So I guess I would date an Asian.
Okay.
I would.
Those are two really good picks, by the way. I don't get that kind of. Wait, you guys are already chatting?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wait, okay. On Hinge, if you match up, because I know on Bumble, like the girl has to reach out first, right? Is that the way it is on Hinge?
No.
Oh,
no.
So who messaged who first?
I messaged the first guy first.
Okay.
And I believe, let me just double check the second guy. Oh, he messaged me first.
Nice.
Yes. But I think I liked his profile first.
Okay,
I liked his profile, and then, you know what? I like that though, because it's like, oh, that's my dropping
it's
the
just liking a profile.
That's like me dropping the handkerchief.
Yeah.
Like, oh, oops. And then, they come in with the swoop and then they message.
Yes.
So I really like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the first guy I am going on a date with, and I tried I did my best detective's work and I could not find him on social media.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't necessarily not have Instagram.
I don't know, but I
Okay,
could not find one.
Oh,
And
it's been a minute since I've done some detective work.
I feel like I'm a pretty good detective, but
Me
I could
too.
not find this guy.
Okay. All right.
So I'm hoping he does have one.
If he doesn't, that's a red flag.
Why is that a red flag? Okay, but for starters, I have some exes that don't have Instagram and kind of checks out.
How old is he?
But 31?
Red flag.
Why is that a red flag? Because I know a lot of people that do have social media, and I'm like, red flag. But not because they have social media, but just in general.
If he doesn't, he's got a partner, is in a situation, or he's got some social issues.
About being seen?
Just social issues, like something like, I hate people,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and you don't want that because that's immediately no mom.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want that. When people say I hate people, that means they have no mom.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Unless they're a cleric.
Then they're just being cleric.
Just being a cleric.
Oh
They're just
my
a
gosh.
cleric in their
Yeah.
default. At least
That's
they're
so funny.
They still have no mom. But
Well, he's a cleric. So I can't go with that.
Oh, shit. Okay. Then he never created mom. And so that means that his emotional intelligence on his profile is a
It's
lie.
fake.
It's
He's
fake.
lying.
Fake news.
You know what? Yeah. So that's one thing that I think I'm struggling with the app too is like, okay, I know for me, I want to put about myself things that are real, that if I put on a profile, someone would see the type of person I am and be like yes or no immediately. Like I want to weed out the people that would not fit in my life. And at the same time, I'm like, well, would that actually attract the type of person that I want to be with?
I think so.
Because I feel like people also put up their mask on their profiles. So am I attracting the people that I actually want, or am I attracting people that are just attracted to the mask of what I'm putting up?
But you're not putting up a mask.
I know, but other people might view it as that, right? Or would that not be the case?
I also wonder how much guys actually pay attention to the profiles and just look at the pictures and are like, yeah, she's cute.
This is a good point.
I don't know.
Should we start asking that too? When we start interviewing people?
Yeah.
No. I'm just kidding.
But I think regardless, if you do start messaging, you're going to figure it out right away. You'll know.
Yeah. I think I'll know within the first like 5 to 10 minutes if this person is like, oh, this is my dramatic compatibility, or like, oh, we'll actually get along.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know what is funny? Not funny, kind of sad. I saw a video and this one was talking about like trauma being stored in the body and it being released. And when it's released, it's like your body's like convulsing. It's like shaking. And she was like related it to like, oh, you know, when animals, when they're scared, they shake. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good point. And then I started to think about all the times I was in a situation on a date with my partner, with my boyfriend, and I'm literally like shaking. And I, in my head, was like, oh, I'm just cold or something, right?
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God, my body was literally telling me that I was scared and I wasn't listening.
Same. I've had that same epiphany of like,
crazy.
of like making the connection between shaking, right? And it's not like convulsing.
No, but it's like
but it's shaking.
shaking.
And remembering times when I would literally shake out of fear as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It is kind of sad.
It's sad. It's sad that I wasn't even aware of it, but like my body was telling me and I was not listening.
Well, we are now.
We are now. We are. And let's talk about this. So I had a situation happen to me on Wednesday, which was also very sad. And took me a while to even talk about it. I got a massage. And this person was referred to me by someone else. And yeah, I don't even know how to start talking about this. The first half of the massage was fine. I started face down. They massaged my back, my arms, my legs. And when I flipped over, they worked on my legs and then they worked my upper body. At some points I was like, oh, I feel like they're kind of lifting the sheet up really high to like put my limbs back and my legs back and stuff like that. But I kind of brushed it off. And when they got to my neck, they did one side with my head turned, and then he started working on the other side, and I immediately felt a shift of energy, and I immediately noticed he was breathing really heavily and was only using one hand, and my first thought was, where the fuck is his other hand, and why the hell is he breathing so hard? And the only thing I could think of was, this guy's playing with himself right now. And I turned my head to like look, and he was like looking down, and I think he noticed that I was looking. Yeah. And like he stopped. Okay. And again, this is my perception. This is what I believe to be what happened. Okay. I don't know if this is what happened. I can't say for sure that's what he was doing, but in my head, that's what happened. And he stopped, and I kind of was just like, in my head the whole time, I was like, that's not happening. That's not happening. That didn't happen. That's not real. Like, I'm just making things up. Like, I don't know for sure. And everything kind of like returned back to normal, and I was like, okay. But when he finished working on my neck, he very, very noticeably lifted the whole sheet up off my body to reset the sheet back down. Like, my whole body, like the sheet does not have to come off your body. Okay. He fully exposed my body. Really? Yes. To look at you? I think so. And when he did that, like, because my eyes were closed. So when I felt the sheet come off my body, my eyes immediately shot up and opened. And I looked at him, and he was looking down. And I just was in shock. I work in the field. Yes. I'm a body worker. It is my job to make sure that people feel safe and comfortable. And it was like, I can't even believe that someone would go in a room and abuse that kind of power that someone else is in a vulnerable position with you in. And I also just can't believe it happened to me in general. Like, I'm still kind of in disbelief. And at that point, he was like pretty much finished. And I don't know. I didn't say anything. I just kind of was like in shock. Yeah. And I kind of just pretended like nothing happened. But
this happened on Wednesday?
This happened on Wednesday.
Oh, last week.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, first of all, I don't think anything was in your head. Like, whatever you were feeling, whatever discomfort you were feeling, like, regardless of what actually happened.
That's my truth, though.
Yeah.
That's my truth. That's what happened to me. That's like, my experience.
That person is not a safe person.
No.
Especially to get that kind of work done.
No. Yeah. I'm honoring that
Yes.
and honoring my body and honoring how I feel. I'm not talking to that person. I'm not gonna see them again. We were initially supposed to trade, and I was like, no, I'm not trading with you. Blocked the number. Like, I'm gonna honor that 100%. But yeah. So yeah, speaking of like honoring my body and my intuition and my feeling. Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's interesting having an experience like that after all the work I've done.
What do you mean?
I just feel like I am
Are you getting mad at yourself?
not mad at myself. No, I'm trying to be careful with like allowing myself to feel how I'm feeling and also not being a victim. I feel like at some points I'm not allowing myself to feel.
Because you're worried about feeling like a victim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that to be. That's something that happened. That's not going to define who I am.
Right.
And like, I'm not going to, I don't know, I'm not going to change who I am because of that.
Right.
Or like how I operate or whatever have you. And at the same time, that fucking happened to me. Like, I get to feel whatever is coming up for me.
Yes, you do.
And express it and allow myself to feel it. But right now, I just talking about like overwhelm and disassociation. Like, oh, I was disassociated last week for sure. But now that I'm like slowly coming back to my body.
Yeah.
Allowing myself to just feel. Yeah.
What do you feel?
I feel absolutely violated. I feel like horrified. I feel hurt. Like, to have trust with someone in that way and it just be completely broken. And I feel like this is not a new thing for me. I think at sometimes I struggle with just allowing myself to express my sexuality. And for me to be in a position where I'm not even doing anything, like my body is already just being in that position of like abuse.
Yeah.
Against my will. So that kind of came up again too. I was like, I don't know, I like reclaiming my own power in that. Yeah. Because I know the old me would have hid and just been like hide in the shadows, like wear dark colors, blend in, be average, don't do anything to stand out, don't do anything to be seen.
Yeah.
Because that's things not like that specifically a massage, but things like harassment, sexual harassment and things like that have happened to me in the past.
Yeah.
And that's how I responded.
Right.
And it's like, I don't want that to happen again. I still want to be me. I still want to, show who I am and my personality and not be in that way. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now.
No, you are. You're totally making sense. It's like, something like that happens, right? Where you're completely taken advantage of. And I completely understand not wanting it to like take over. But also too, I just want to make sure you're giving yourself like the full space to just feel whatever you feel, even if it's a feeling you don't want to feel.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't want to say don't judge it, because even if a judgment comes up, let it.
Yeah.
But also know that that judgment isn't true, right? I'm so sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like this could be really important because someone who's never gotten a massage before, well, actually, no, I have gotten a massage before, but like, I don't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's normal, what's not normal, like what's
Yeah.
professional, what's not.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe along with this, right? Like if we do share this, you know, like as a professional therapist or massage therapist, you could like share what women should know in order to feel safe in that space.
I guess something that I've been holding back emotionally is my anger. And it's because in the way that I'm getting angry is like saying, like, so many hateful things want to pop out of my head.
Like what?
Just like wishing very ill, terrible things upon him.
That's okay.
And in my head, that's not okay.
Why?
Because in my head, who would want to do that to someone?
Doesn't mean you're gonna do it though.
No, but like, what type of person would do something like that?
You mean like the thought you have in your head, or this
No,
guy?
no, this guy.
I mean, just words that come. Like, let's just throw out emotional intelligence. Seriously. No, seriously.
But
Like,
that's what comes up is like,
I know.
what kind of person would do this to someone?
Someone, so, like, speaking from anger, someone who's sick.
Yeah.
Someone who does take advantage.
Yeah.
And it's not okay.
No, it's not okay.
I just sick.
Yeah.
Someone who's sick and someone who shouldn't be massaging women.
Absolutely. 100%. He should not. And I don't even know, like, I don't know if his certification is valid. He's kind of working out of his old coworker's office, and he's going to like old clients' homes and having his old clients from like the massage places come to him. So
Honestly,
it's like
Joe,
a private
because you have to be
business
licensed,
thing.
right?
You have in the state of California, it's required that you go to schooling.
Okay.
And get a certification through the CAMTC.
Can you report?
I could report him.
Honestly, Joe, I would.
I
mean,
went on the website to report him, and it was basically, it had this information, and it was like, if you fill this out, you need to be willing to testify and do all these things. And it was just something that I don't want to go through. I don't want to do.
I understand. No, I do. So I actually have a friend. I don't know. This is so scary because I have a friend who, she's done a lot. But I don't know if she was like a massage therapist per se, but she would do work on athletes in Vegas. So she's known for that. And a friend recommended someone to her. She did an in-home massage and was sexually assaulted. The guy's in jail.
Yeah.
Still. But that guy should not be giving massages.
Yeah. No,
he shouldn't.
He should not. And it's like the person he referred me, or who referred him to me, has been seeing him for years. And she's a woman and has never had any of the same feelings or thoughts that or the same experience that I had.
Have you asked her?
I have.
Okay.
She's the first person I talked to about it because she knew that it was happening and she asked me how it went.
Okay.
And so I told her the same thing that I told you.
I mean, that could be true, right? Maybe she hasn't. But what is true is that his actions made you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's your experience.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he should not be doing that.
Yeah.
And you get to be angry.
I do get to be angry. I'm not quite there yet.
I am angry for you.
I will be.
I'll want to punch him for you. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I hate that happened to you. It makes me so angry.
I do too.
Like, I want to dick punch this guy.
I want to throat punch him and then dick punch him.
And smash his head in the wall and break his hands so he can't massage people anymore.
Oh.
You know, sometimes I just want to go ape shit on someone. I just want to take.
You should take up some a martial arts classes.
I really should.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of Brazilians, maybe you could take a BJJ class.
I have a lot of repressed anger myself.
You've been processing that all week along with the fires and everything. So that was also a huge part of my disassociation with everything happening because I was already at a point where I was like, oh my God.
I get it.
Too much is happening. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
We need to go to our rage room.
That would be so fun.
We need to go to our rage room.
I'm down. I'm very much down.
Let's do it.
We need to get the car.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to get the car and whatever the highest package is.
For real.
Whatever the highest amount of items they have.
Yes. Okay. All right. How are you doing?
How am I doing? I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It's okay if you're not good too.
No, I am good though. I am good. I know it's okay if I'm not good. I think the reason why I brought up okay, I need to be careful with allowing myself to feel and also logically explaining everything and not being a victim because I haven't really cried about it much. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think you need to let yourself be a victim. Seriously. Who cares?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you actually are. Just, we need to be allowed to feel whatever we need to feel.
Yeah.
And then don't even worry about what's next. Maybe you will. Or maybe you won't. I wouldn't judge yourself either way.
And I don't feel like I'm judging myself. I think I'm just figuring out how to navigate this for myself. But a rage room sounds like the perfect option.
It is coming. It is coming.
Yeah, thank you for listening and holding space.
Fucking asshole. I want his name and his address. I mean, really and not really.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else. Okay. What do you got?
I know.
What can we talk about?
What can I talk about?
Is that it?
Yep.
Are we done? We're going to end on that?
Maybe that's okay.
Yeah. Little somber note.